Ah, what's going on, y'all? It's me. Um, I had a little thing that was on my mind, uh, that I just wanted to get off my chest. Just sitting and bubbling in. I'm thinking about everything, under this quarantine time that we have, and no jobs, and everything's kind of slowed down, and the world's stuck on top of each other. So, what else do you have to do? Um, so for me, I'm just like thinking about all this protests and everything like that. And this made me think about how a lot of these people who call themselves conservatives, keep trying to label black people into, or, now the Black Lives Matter movement into some kind of political ordeal. And we keep falling for that. And I realize that's what they do a lot. That's how they get out of talking about actual racism and things like that, by linking us and making us seem like we're just part of the Democratic Party, like all our issues are just political and democratic stuff, and it's not, and that's why a lot of these issues that we have are being swept under the rug. We're not just political people, we're, many other things. We have a lot of economic ordeals that need to be addressed specifically, and because they keep trying to sweep us under the rug as this, oh, the Democrats failed you because, they couldn't get anything done. Look at all these cities. And it's like, yes, it's happening because it's being swept under the rug, and it's not being properly dealt with. And when you do that, that continues the generational uh, poverty. People just stay in, passing nothing on from father and mother to the son and daughter. And furthermore, when you have these projects that are set up to, it's not it's not going to be a good setup for a man to be living in these housing projects with, these women and kids. Like, it's more set up for single mothers and things like that to, be set aside. So there's no need for a lot of these women to have any man with them. So, that also creates another divide right there with the family, and creates a, more devastating blow when you have all types of things like that, going on. And then when you have no jobs and people are all on top of each other, and all these kinds of cities like Miami, and certain parts of Houston and Dallas and Birmingham, Columbus, South Carolina, all these places, you're going up Philly, New York, you got parts in the Bronx, places in the Bronx and stuff like that. People are out of work. You have all these people on top of each other. We don't know how some of us might pay our rent. We don't know what's going to happen to us in the next day. And they keep trying to sweep all this under the rug and make us just a democratic problem. This is not a democratic problem. And a lot of this is a human rights problem, you know? And the way that, and they're getting away with it by trying to make us a political thing. So they'd be like, oh, Black Lives Matter, that's all this political stuff is going on. Oh my God. They're like, no, this is not a political thing. They're like, yo, we're people out here fighting for their lives. We don't want to see other people get killed who are unarmed and get mistaken for some fuck shit. Like, no, you shouldn't be wasting people's lives like that. So I think, everybody watching y'all should peep, what they're saying, and realize, what time it is. So don't get into arguments with people trying to make political arguments about, you know, uh, all this all the systematic racism that's happening through all the different, areas that we may encounter, whether you're dealing with it in the medical system, apartheid. It has nothing to do with the fucking Democratic Party or the Republicans. They're both in with the bullshit. I don't care about what these people's political backgrounds are. You know, if you're using racism, you're a fucking dirtbag, and we need to call you out. All these Karens that are out here bothering us in public and shit like that, trying to keep us out of businesses and stuff like that because they don't feel like they want us in these establishments, they should be called out. You know, we should live in a system, in a society that is, fair for all. We shouldn't have a society where certain people are being treated like shit, but everyone else just looks away and tries to use fake statistics to go the other way and try to hide behind, oh, those are just, it's a democratic thing. That's all. I'm a Republican, said it, so I voted Republican, so it doesn't happen to me. Like that would change anything. We just vote another way, and then all of a sudden, all of this shit's just gonna switch over. It's not gonna switch the fuck over. You got places like Kentucky full of white people, but naked broke. You know, nothing. So it does not matter. Mitch McConnell, he fucks them over all day, every day, and he's all kinds of corrupt. So, so much for being Republican. But that's my 2 cents on how they try to get us with all this Republican Democratic shit. And both sides are fucking bullshit anyway. They switch over all the time and act like they're doing something different from the other and fake argue and get on each other's bullshit all the time. Oh, you failed to do it. It's my turn. And I'm gonna change it. Oh no, you failed again, and then we have to argue about it for another 4 years, and it just keeps rolling and rolling out. Clean all of them out. Time to change the entire house and stop going for the same shit. We're living in deja vu every fucking time. They come in, they give a bunch of talk, and then they all go for the same okie doke. So that's my 2 cents. Stop falling for it. We're not political. We're a group of people that have been marginalized, and society has not been looking out. And these are the issues that are going to have to be addressed on every level. Equality must come through the entire system. People who use racism in the medical system, in the education system, and the law enforcement system, and the banking system, giving loans to white people but not giving loans to black people, and unfair credit and shit like that, and other kinds of loans, and what else do they use, and neighborhood segregation, just keeping black people out of certain neighborhoods, and fucking us over real estate wise, and gentrifying our neighborhoods, and then coming in and raising value and keeping it for yourselves and locking us out the wealth. All these things need to be addressed. This is more than a political party. So, this is gonna have to really calm down, and it's gonna have to be a big movement to come through and really shake it all up. So that's my idea. That's my take. All right, y'all have a good day.